Downtown L.A. Dodger Stadium on a fine Saturday night. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson.
He'll
get us
Colorado,
started in this one under the lights.
Baseman, number 1.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 6-10.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Popped straight up. Turner in foul ground. And no one will track it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Taylor is there. One down. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch on its way. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Bases are empty, one man out. One and one to the Rockies first baseman. Murphy, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Blackmon behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Just underway here in Southern California. And he fouls this one off. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Bellinger going back on it at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot to right center, number 28 on the season, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Weak roller right side. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rockies are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Kyle Freeland is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already, and we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this is low, ball 1. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on the attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 2-0. Out into right center. Well hit. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
Freeze stands at second with no outs. Two and two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, they have to be hoping to get a lot more out of A.J. Pollock moving forward. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So striding in, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. One out and a runner on second base. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Slow little grounder left side. Throw goes to third, and they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. Ball's there, and he is out at third.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Cody.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Yeah, he's hitting well over 350 his last 10 games, so he's really trying to pull away from the pack, D-Row.
Yeah, Dan, and there's really no holes in his swing right now. Nowhere for this pitcher to go. If he hangs something, it gets absolutely shot in the gap, and he's right on time with the fastball as well.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lifetime in this matchup, a handful of plate appearances, and he's gone 4 for 6. Here's the 1-0. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Fouled away. Hit out towards second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the second now at Dodger Stadium. It's the Rockies 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Now Arenado, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Taylor has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Noel Cuevas.
Now in the box, Noel Cuevas. From the stretch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Here's a look over to first. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Rockies are down quietly, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So coming to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Chris Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he misses low with it. 2-0. The 2-0. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Corey Seager, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come into play at 317, 15 long balls, and 69 runs batted in. Now the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. It's been a steady 5 for 9. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. And this will be fouled away. Taylor leads off second with nobody out. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average to start play at 315. 7 homers and 38 runs batted in. Now the 1-0. Hit hard towards center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting 8.
So now time will be called, as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here, as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Now at the plate, Gavin Lutz. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch on its way. Fouled straight back. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively.
Batting ninth.
And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Story plays it in, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, David Freese.
Digging in now, David Freese, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line toward the alley in left center. And Elliott down out there for extra bases.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
3 runs already home here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Set to deliver on 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. trying to send him packing for the second time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Cuevas ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. Gone! So a two-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The left fielder,
standing in now, A.J. Pollock.
A.J. Pollock.
He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We've played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Rockies 1. Leading off the inning, Noel Cuevas, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher, but if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
This is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, that's a crazy one for a pitcher right there. You're feeling pretty good about yourself, D-Roy. You pump 2 of them in there. You're heading the count 0-2, and you're thinking, hey, this is pretty easy at bat.
Yeah, you step out of the batter's box 0-2, adjust your batting gloves, and hang on for dear life. But he was able to mix in a knock.
Stepping in now, Kyle Freeland. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw won't get him.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
In now, Garrett Hampson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. He's got to hurry. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Buehler with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Charlie Blackman.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon, and their runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Dodgers lead it 5-1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he's really pleased with how they've performed in run-scoring opportunities in this one. As a team, they're hitting over 500 with runners in scoring position, something that is way easier said than done. So undeniably, that's been a huge factor in this game.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready now, Cody Bellinger, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Ball.
And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Chris Taylor. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Corey Seager as he sends it on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Bellinger at second, Seager at first, 1 gone. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Gavin Lutz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple. They're up 5-1. Cleanup hitter Trevor Story comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Trevor Story.
Here it comes. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Turner is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Standing in, Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the next to dig in will be the outfielder Ian Desmond. First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. To 1-2 now. In the air to right center. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 5-1. So here now's the pitcher,
Leading
Walker
up
Buehler.
for the
He's
Dodgers,
0 for 1 thus
the
far.
pitcher, Walker Buehler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Count remains full.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Heading out toward shallow right. Blackman is under it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 25, David Freese.
Standing in, David Freese. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up. Maybe a
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Cuevas going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Standing in now, Justin Turner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Desmond is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, A.J.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Freese at third with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
The center fielder,
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across the score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Brian Shaw answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Brian Shaw.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Pollock rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and it's now a 6-run lead.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Taylor. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
To short. Story picks it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up now, Tony Walters. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air out toward left. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Noel Cuevas.
Striding in, Noel Cuevas. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Popped up. Freeze moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Colorado, the pitcher, Brian Shaw.
David Dahl will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
David Dahl.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. He'll come in here at 263, 17 home runs, and 59 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 7-1. Jake McGee gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
McGee.
So digging in now, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Corey Seager.
He's set, and the pitch. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing has changed. He looks seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
In now, Russell Martin, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. His individual history against Jake McGee, he's gone 2 for 6. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two-0 count. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Gavin Lutz.
Next up for Los Angeles, Gavin Lutz. First pitch coming, here it is. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. McGee's ready. Here comes the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. They're on top 7-1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Garrett Hampson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped him up. Seager calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
Striding in once again, Daniel Murphy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First offering on its way.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-0.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. This is hit softly to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rockies strand one. They're down 7-1. Stepping up to the plate, David Freese.
Leading
and he's working on a
Dodgers,
3-double game
the
right
first
now.
baseman, David Freese.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Blackman is there, one away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Cuevas. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now batting, A.J. Pollock. His individual history against Jake McGee. He's 0 for 4. McGee comes set. First pitch on the way.
Ball.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So a 2-out single there and gets him a base runner, and that leads us to check out the team leaders in hitting here in the final month of the season. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Pollock isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The right fielder.
Man, that swing
3.
looked like self-defense and a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1-1.
hit hard towards center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and giving up an RBI double is always painful, but even more so when there are 2 outs in the inning. A run had already crossed the plate, and then he gives up a blistering double to allow another run on the board.
Into the box, Corey Seager lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Back here at Dodger Stadium. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Lifted in the air out to right. Taylor is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball down around the knees, laid off and called a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hit to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 14, Tony Walters.
In now, Tony Walters. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 0-2 once more. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Turner is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail big. It's 9-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mike Dunn comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 38, Mike Dunn. Now playing center field.
Digging in, Russell Martin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Tapia.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled away. Count is 1-2 now. Hard hit ball to second. Hampson on the grass, and there's 1 away.
Now good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
In now, Gavin Lutz, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. This is line to left, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Walker Buehler. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Jed Jerko will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Jed Jerko.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Change of speeds is one of the hardest things that offensive players have to deal with, especially if he's got the arm action working like he does. That pitch was 19 miles an hour slower than the previous pitch.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
2-2.
Lutz leads off first with one away. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Digging in, David Freese hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
1-0 the count. First and second now, one man out. The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Tapia is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, he's 4 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
No, that
didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Two down, runners at first and second. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Pedro Baez.
Into the box now, Noel Cuevas. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats.
Cuevas.
First pitch coming, here it is. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pollock giving chase. He's there and records the first down. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
So striding forward now, Raimel Tapia. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball just inside. The 1-0. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Now that graphic there tells you all you need to know about this particular ball game. 9-1 is our score as we draw ever nearer to the end of this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Garrett Hampson. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Taylor. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, some people would say this homer is wasted because they're down so big tonight, but I'm not one of them. I think anything you can build on and take into the next game is valuable, and at least they're still battling.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 7, Julio Urias.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To his left, Freeze, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Rockies 2. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
A.J. Pollock.
First offering on its way. fly ball out toward left center field. Cuevas on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. In terms of the lifetime head-to-head with Mike Dunn, the pitcher's owned him. He's a paltry 1 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The 2-0 on the way, and it's fouled away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Chris Taylor will be next. The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Tapia. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. From the stretch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Pollock on third with 2 out. Popped up. Story over to his right, and that retires the side. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 9-2 lead. At the plate, Charlie Blackmon starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Hard liner to center field. Bellinger is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kenta Maeda answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Kenta Maeda.
First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. And the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Seager. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over.
So the home crowd will have a pleasant drive home afterwards as their guys have taken the first 2 of this 3-game series. A win tomorrow, and they can break out the brooms.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Walker Buehler earns win number 15 on the year. Kyle Freeland allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 9 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.